Good morning, grade 4. Welcome back to grade 4 mathematics class. How are you all doing today? So, we'll discuss a new problem solving strategy today. It is how to make a table to solve a problem. Let's begin with a simple example. We learn different subjects in school. We learn English, we learn math, we learn Hindi, we learn general science, social science, different subjects we learn. And different teachers teach you these subjects. Now, how do teachers organize these classes? See, you all are familiar with the class timetable. You might have seen a class timetable like this, all of you. So, in a class timetable, what all things you will see? You'll see the different days, you'll see the different periods or the classes, then you'll see the different subjects along with, if there is a break, you'll see also that. So, why do we use this table? What do we use a timetable for? A class timetable. To organize the different classes so that it will be easy for the teachers as well as the students to attend to different classes. So, organizing the different classes into a table makes it easy to run the classes, right? So, here one problem is solved. How to conduct classes of different subjects by different teachers. We used a table to solve this problem. So, similarly, we can make use of tables to solve different kinds of problems. So, that is one strategy, one effective strategy we can use in problem solving. And usually, we make use of a table when there is more than one characteristic to be taken care of in the problem solving process. Here in this example, we have to see which day it is, which time or which period it is, and which subject it is to effectively conduct the classes. So, here in this example of class timetable, how do you find which is the fourth period or the fourth class on Monday? You'll see to the day, you'll see to the period or the class number, then you'll see which subject it is. So here we used more than one characteristic to solve a simple problem. So I mean to say, usually we make use of tables to solve a problem when there are more than one characteristic in the problem solving process. So we'll see one example from your textbook. Here there is a question. Suppose you roll a pair of dice. What are the possible combinations for you to get a total of 7? So you all have seen a die. This is what they look like. So on a die, you can see markings or dots corresponding to number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have markings for numbers from 1 to 6. Here in this question, you are asked to find out the total number of possible combinations which can give you a total of 7. So let's see the possible cases. You're rolling the first die and you get the number 1. You roll the second die, either one of the 6 cases happen. On the second die also, you may get 1 or you may get 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. So these many combinations are possible. So imagine you get 1 on the first die and on the second die you can get either of these 6 choices. So among these, can you identify which are the combinations that will give you a total of 7? Is 1 plus 1 7? No. 1 plus 2? No. 1 plus 3? No. 1 plus 4, 1 plus 5, 1 plus 6 will give you 7. So the combination of 1 on the first die and 6 on the second die, or the other way, combination of 6 on the first die or 1 on the second die. This combination will give you a total of 7. So that is one possibility. Now, is there any other possible cases in which you can get a total of 7? Let's see. What if we get 2 on the first die? On the second die, you may get either one of these 6 choices. You may get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6. Now, among these, can you identify which are the possible combinations that will give you a total of 7? Is 2 plus 1 7? No, 2 plus 1 is not 7. What about 2 plus 2? That is 4. That is also not 7. What is 2 plus 3? It is 5. 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 5 equal to 7. What about 2 plus 6? It is 8. So here in this case, when one die has 2 on it and the other die has 5 on it, you'll get a total of 7. So this combination 2 plus 5 will also give you 7. Now what if on one die it was 3? What combination will give you a total of 7? 3 plus 4 will give you 7. What if it was 4? On one die, on the other die, it should be 3. Again 4 plus 3, 7. Now what if it was 5? We already saw that combination. 2 plus 5 or 5 plus 2 will give you 7, and 1 plus 6 or 6 plus 1, that combination will also give you a total of 7. So these combinations we have tabulated as a table. On the first die you get 1, and on the second die when you get 6, that combination will give you a total of 7. Similarly 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 5 and 2, and 6 and 1. So these are the possible combinations of dice that will give you a total of 7. So how many are these cases? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 possible cases which will give you a total of 7 when you roll 3 dice. So there are a total of 6 cases which will give you a total of 7 when you roll out 2 dice or a pair of dice. So you see, when we tabulated those possible combinations on a table, it was easy for us to find the number of possible cases which will give the specified combination. So similarly, we can make use of such tables to solve different problems easily. So children, you may go through this topic and make a table in page number 184 and 185 of your textbook. So once you have gone through the topic, you can try working out the questions from the exercise. Try this, which is in page number 185. Once you are done with the questions, you can take a picture and send us through Teams. So children, we have come to the end of this chapter and we have covered all the chapters in math this year. Hope you had a great time learning math. So before we wind up for the day, let me tell you a few things. Whenever you learn math, try to connect it to your daily life. Then you will realize how closely math is related to our day-to-day life. Then learning math will become a fun experience that you will never forget in your life. Also, let me remind you, there is a digital content that comes with this textbook which you can access from anywhere, anytime using the token number given at the backside of the textbook. Please go to the digital content. It will be a fun, interactive experience to you. And there are 2 practice sheets given at the backside of these textbooks. These practice sheets contain questions from all the chapters. They include questions from all the chapters. So working out these practice sheets will be a revision for you. So I suggest you to go through all the questions from the practice sheets also. So if you have any questions or doubts from any chapters that we have covered so far, you can send in your queries to either the school email ID or the school WhatsApp number, or you can post them in Microsoft Teams. And based on these questions, we'll prepare a revision video for you and post that in our school website. So children, I wish you all the best. Have a great time. Thank you. Bye.